Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so grateful that you are here. Today I want to share with you an exercise that I guess I came up with for any discomfort in the hips. So if you feel any crackling sensation in your hips as you move, for example in a cat-cow or as you make circles, this can sort of alleviate that kind of discomfort. This is not really something, if you're feeling actual pain, then I would suggest that you stop whatever you're doing and take it back a few steps, right? But if it's discomfort, then you can try this thing that I'm going to show you and then see if you feel any difference. So let's come to a tabletop and we will do some circles first just to feel where our hips are today. Then we'll do the exercise and then we'll do some circles again to see if we notice any difference. Okay. So let's find tabletop, come to a cat position, curving your spine, and just let's do 3 circles in each direction, nice and slow. So I tend to have, especially one of my hips are kind of, what can I say, problematic. So just change directions if it did 3. But I would say that both of them tend to give me a little bit of like a cracking or a popping sensation almost, especially in the morning before I've moved around any or warmed up. Okay. Now, for the exercise, let's begin by placing the left foot on top of the right one, or you can mirror me, that's the same. I place one foot over and I do this to relax this hip completely. So try to relax that hip. Then move the opposite arm a little bit forward, or the hand forward.
Excuse me, but the background noise was just a little bit too much. You move your right hand forward to give yourself a little bit of space so that you can push your weight forward in this position. Now tuck your pelvis under and contract your hip flexor, so in front of your hip and also in the back, like in your turnout muscle if you are a dancer, if you're familiar. You want to hold this contraction and exaggerate it, really tucking that pelvis. You are now going to very gently push your weight back at the same time as you slowly release that tension you've just created.
So just to explain again, on the way back it's an eccentric contraction. I am slowly releasing the tension as I push my weight back. Alright, let's try again. So come forward, relax that left hip completely. So the left hip is the one closer to you guys now. Then contract that same hip all you can, sort of tuck your pelvis under and very slowly release that contraction. We will do it one more time on this side and make sure that you completely release. Alright, so you can completely relax in your hip. Come forward, contract, push your pelvis forward, exaggerate the tension, and slowly release as you push your weight back. Alright, well done. So you would want to do this on the other side as well. But for the purpose of this video, let's just check if we can notice any difference. So come to a cat position, curving your spine, and begin making those circles as before. So to me now, I have no weird sensation in my left hip. It feels completely smooth, while my right hip is kind of popping and cracking away as usual. So hopefully you have the same reaction, let's say, or you feel any difference. I don't know, you don't have to if you don't, but I hope so. Alright. As I said, you would want to repeat this on the other side so you even it out, even though if you have one side that is more problematic, let's say, than the other, you still want to do a couple reps on both sides either way. Now, if you've been here before, you know how much of an advocate I am for personal practice. Now, we sometimes have issues in our body, and it's great to go to a professional. And like in a way, I am someone that people would go to, right? But I think that what I focus a lot on in my work personally, but that we do in somatics in general, is to re-educate people about their own body, or giving them the possibility to understand their body better, so that they can make better choices for themselves and their bodies. So these kind of exercises, like the one I showed you now, is something that you can do for yourself on a daily basis, or however often you can or you want to do it, and that can give you over time a lot better and more comfortable mobility in that joint you're working with. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, like this video, and maybe even share it with a loved one. And until next time, bless your heart. Ciao.